That was too close. I just made it. Cause like I was watching Sonic 2 and then my alarm went off and I was like, oh shit. And then I raced to my room. And by the way, hey guys, I'm back from my basement after Sonic locking me up. Anyways, I'm Louis Brower. Let's get into Doki Doki Literature Club. This is the first episode of Doki Doki Thursday. How bad could this game be? Well, it's gonna. Oh, it's not even. It doesn't even start in full screen. Oh, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit ddlc.mo. Uh, like who knows? I may regret this. I may not. But hey, and there's the I agree thing. Oh, yeah, I can tell you played this game before. Team, not suitable for children. Like I'm 17, so so like I guess I won't. I guess I won't be a child for that much longer. But like I'm 17, so I'm technically still a child. Well, like this might be perfect. This might be a perfect time actually. Um, text speed, auto forward time, music volume, sound volume. Anyways, new game. Oh, you have to enter your name. Whatever. Lewis. Oh, so I just realized the footage is not showing. Oh, well, we'll just use display capture. Okay. Okay. Hey. Well, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally obvious to any attention she might draw to herself. Whew. That's a lot of reading. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself meeting today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Oh, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, okay, there she is. No, I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Oh, wait, that's me speaking. Oh, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, you say that you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Lewis. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Oh, whatever you say, Sayori. Wait, I have to dig into the files at the end of the game? Oh. Oh, we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Oh, by the way, Lewis, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Okay, I just dropped my controller. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. Sayori likes to worry too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my time on games and anime. Oh yeah, like, you told me that there were, like, choices I would have to make. Oh, I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know, and I knew you were happy too. But I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Okay. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yes, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. A classroom? Oh, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Well, I'm a simp in this universe? Really? Okay, so like I went to the options to make the game full screen. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Anime club. Hello. Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the room. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's just going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you knew. Oh, no. No what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Ah, meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Does that count as a roll credits? I think that counts as a roll credits. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be evenless. Yeah, I'm going to an anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Yeah, don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Yeah, cupcakes. That sounds very nice. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah, I glance around the room. Oh, Yuri. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always said nice things to you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Oh, Natsuki. Yeah, just for the cupcakes. Oh, way to kill the atmosphere. Wait, Monica. Oh, Louis, what a surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club. is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, what are you looking at? I'm looking at the text. What else am I looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I did not recognize. Oh, wait, I said what? Oh, her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quiet into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. But don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more natured and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Oh, that's right. It's great to see you again, Louis. Oh, Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. I don't know why I'm smiling. Maybe because I had a good day today, or... Oh, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come sit down, Louis. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. I'm sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I made some tea as well? How long do I need to keep reading for? The girls have a few desks arranged to do for a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabbed and wrapped a tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oh, this is the game until the end of the day. Oh, okay. Are you ready? Ta-da. Oh, Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I have no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first and Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Who talks with their mouth full? Oh, I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bit down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. While you're thinking, it's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. No, I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe. But not, you know, for you, dummy. Okay. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Oh, I was not the new member. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Oh, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri just looks away. I mean, that's, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? It was Sayori. Oh, I was afraid of this question. Why? I don't know why I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own clubs? You could probably be a board member for anything, or for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the policies around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Oh, you used to wish you could be with Monica? Oh, whatever. Oh, I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Man, I hate reading. You have to work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. What kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. It's not that I hate reading. Maybe I do, but maybe when it drags on for quite a while. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy words. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yeah, everyone, Doki Doki Literature Club, the reading game. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes started over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Oh, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like him. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Don't you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess this is the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quietly at Monika. Let's go all home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Louis? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still a problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Louis, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems in the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these... Right. I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes line up. Oh, you love rejecting girls? Oh, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Other Louis, if you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, Louis, who is a simp? Yeah, he is. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me one more time. Otra vez. Oh, Louis, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really express the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already felt anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nadzuki clean up their food. Oh, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Oh, sorry, I thought I was gonna burp, but I don't know why. Oh, sure, might as well. She just kind of yays in happiness. With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Nadzuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Well, I've really been happy spending every day after school in the literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Okay, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, I gotta write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so like this choose a word kind of thing. Okay, party. Yeah, finally I get to play after half an hour. Let's see here, like, we got peace, ocean, waterfall, clouds, bliss, melody, fickle, fantasy, nibble, valentine. How bad could clouds be? Okay, hopeless, unending, alone, bouncy, defeat, kawaii, effulgent, parfait, electricity, sensation. Parfait sounds delicious. Excitement. Okay, I don't know what to... Yeah, I can just choose stuff. Jump. Okay, let's see here. Sugar. Pleasure, uncontrollable, lipstick, headphones, rain cloud, happiness. Philosophy, covet, boop, fireflies. Let's go with headphones. Laugh. Let's see here. Flying. Okay, special. Smile. Okay, so we got breathe, pink, giggle, romance, dance, lucky, jumpy, milk, ambient, vanilla. Ambient. Who puts... Okay, they added suicide. Whatever. Sunset. Okay, holiday. Okay then. Vacation. Heart. Joy. Okay. Twirl. Wait. Summer. Flower. Oh, it's Monica. Hi again, Louis. Oh, glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Oh, I picked Sayer? Oh, Sayori? Okay. Like, I had a feeling, so before I even started this game, I had a feeling I was gonna pick Sayori. Oh, nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Oh, how very convenient that I chose the words that make Sayori happy. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, thanks for keeping your promise, Louis. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Oh hey, it's CJ the Flash 32. Hello there. Yo, and the last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Oh, don't worry, guys. Luis always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Luis can become good friends too? Sayuri. So, as usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayuri. Me? Not really. But don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. What? Like, I'm not a simp. I'm an aromantic asexual. Oh, first of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Yeah, this pretty much is a reading game. Well, like most of it is dialogue. Like, I think this is a literature club, which is why it's called Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Okay, well here. Oh, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally she even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. But where is everyone? Oh, we're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. No, but it's not like that all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Oh, that doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Oh, our hands have fingertips, but our toes don't have toe tips. But we still can tiptoe. But yeah, there's no boys in this club, as far as I can tell. Yeah, there's no boys in this club. Oh, so it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Yeah, boo. You know, that kind of reminds me, like, I used to go to art club and like, as far as I counted, there were more girls than boys. Well, after they come, we can do the things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. Oh, BTS? Oh, it's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Oh, anime guys like Dragon Ball Z. Hey, hello, it's Senyu 15. He just says EI. Oh, cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Oh, the Zodiac Knights. Oh, unlike me who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her to get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Why is the screen black? I don't know why the screen is black. You're like, don't worry, my mom's not trying to cheat on my dad. Oh, I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Yeah, personal space, buddy? I nearly fall out of my chair. Oh, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Oh, it's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. Oh, that's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. Yeah, Sayori forgot to comb her hair, just like me. Oh, we still need a dad for our stream. Oh, Senyu 15 says, Tika now akita ficar cum Monica. Can someone translate that? Oh, I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. Oh, wait, Susie Becca Lewis is Sus? No, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody is gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. What? Oh man, I didn't even get to read that. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, Gediho. Oh yeah, that means what did you say, I think. Yeah, like this guy is typing in Portuguese, Mom. Like you might understand what he's saying. Oh, this is so funny. Ela vai matar todo mundo no final. Oh, what's this? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Haha, dijo lo mismo. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I have to pick Sayori, okay. I struggle to fully close the bottom near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I'm not even gonna read this. Don't say that out loud. Yeah, we should learn Portuguese. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori blazer buttoned up like that? Wait, Lightning McQueen on car insurance? It's so stuffy? It's not worth it at all. Sayori has to unbuns her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. Okay, so like, I believe with the buns, she feels kind of tight. Like, the razor kind of feels tight on her, like, when the buns are bunned. So if I keep it unbunned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that it's not like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbunned. Stop saying all of these embarrassing things. Okay? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jace. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if I focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up this morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone, eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay? Louis, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiritual notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Hiri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Wait, I thought you said you couldn't pick Monica. Oh well, I'll just pick Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Louis. I love it. I have no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer after all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Oh, jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Nazuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Lewis poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that does not mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Louis, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? You're trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her now. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. A reading game makes you read. Dear sunshine, she called us sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, click outside poem area to continue. Sunshine guy. Oh yeah, Sayuri. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be me. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Oh, who should I show my poem to next? Okay, who should I show it to next, Big Yoshi? Oh, that's really nice that I can save at any time. Oh, okay, so we get, empty slots. Who do I choose? I have no idea who to choose. Help me out here, everyone. Big Yoshi, where did you go? No, Big. Are you still here, buddy? Yeah, he's probably gone. I have no idea who to... whatever. Well, let's just show it to Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute's passed, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So is that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine now, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that usually typical of new writers. And having been throughout that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable, the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her trait of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing for herself to me or not, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, Ghosts Under the Light. I can't read that letter. Yeah, I'm very bad at reading cursive. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining sea light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green. Like it's not like the lack of it's not that the lack of glasses is helping me. It's the font. The last yet to be separated by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calming, breathtaking air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. The 10. Oh, thanks for helping me out, Mom. Oh, I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read this. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Hey, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. No, I usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad. I can't even read today. I'm really glad you liked it. It's okay, Mom. Dad? Hey, Dad. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. So something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Louis. Really? I must have totally missed that point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poem often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Oh, in this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Oh, what is this guy saying? Oh, tinha falado errado que na parte que para pedir as meninas e namoro e para recusar a Monica. What? Well, here he has Rouge the Bat. Tell me about it. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. As soon to be left with notice. Soon to be left with nothing, I meant. That's a lot more solemn. I accidentally clicked. Oh, that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Okay, so like when you right click, it gets like the speech bubble just kind of disappears. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, so like that's enough for Doki Doki Thursday for this week. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell. This has been Louis Sales per hour with Doki Doki Literature Club, which is probably gonna be which is probably gonna take forever. Oh well. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone, and I'll see you guys. Like if I'm available, like tomorrow night when we stream Friday Night Funkin'.